there is no need to respond such irresponsible comments and demands. Fortunately, even the Congress party also has realized its mistake and they have distanced themselves from the comments made by some of its Congress leaders.
Yes, sir.
Be it Digvijay Singh or Sanjay Nirupam, whoever it is. And also, AAP also made it very clear. So that being the case, I don't think any Indian citizen has got any doubt and anybody is doubting the credentials and the commitment of our Indian Army. The Indian Army has done a commendable job. The entire country is happy about it. And the entire world has also acknowledged it. Nobody in the world is raising any doubt. Only Pakistan is saying something because they have to say something. They are not in a position to have even funeral or last rites of their own citizens. उनको दहन संस्कार करने के लिए भी वो लोग तैयार नहीं है. ऐसा संस्कृति है उनका. दूसरा, जैसा मैंने कल कहा, जो अंग्रेजी में कहावत है, पाकिस्तान इज लाइक ए thief keeping quiet after bitten by a scorpio. That is the situation of Pakistan. इसलिए इसके बारे में देश में चर्चा करना ये आर्मी का अपमान करना होगा. कारण क्या है, ये वक्तव्य वेंकैया नायडू ने नहीं दिया, नहीं तो मनोहर पर्रिकर ने नहीं दिया. ये वक्तव्य डायरेक्टर जनरल मिलिट्री ऑपरेशंस खुद मिलिट्री ने स्पष्ट रूप में पूरा डिटेल्स देश के सामने बताया और साथ ही साथ सर्वदलीय बैठक बुला के वो सबसे भी शेयर किया. और इसके ज़्यादा शेयर करना देश के हित में है क्या, सोचना चाहिए.
कांग्रेस पार्टी और आप जो है लगातार सियासत कर रहे हैं, कह रहे हैं कि जो बीजेपी है वो भुनाने की कोशिश कर रही है सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक को.
फर्जी था.
इसमें मुझे ज्यादा कुछ कहना नहीं है.
But sir, now independent reports are also confirming. Independent reports are confirming the government's version now.
Have faith on Indian Army and leave it to the government.
What about Kejriwal sir?
सर, जो कांग्रेस ने कहा कि सबूत पेश करें, कांग्रेस ने कहा कि सबूत
की राजनीति करनी चाहिए सर.
आर्मी के ऊपर में विश्वास रखे और सरकार के ऊपर छोड़ दीजिए.
If anybody living in India today feels that you can question the credibility of the army because the surgical strike announcement was made by none other than the DGMO himself. It was made by the army itself. If you're thinking you can just point fingers at your own army, you can point fingers at your own mechanism and your entire administration and your country itself, and you feel that the general public at large is going to be okay with it, I'm sorry, that's not how it goes. But you know, I just don't understand why such so-called senior leaders of the Congress, when the so-called Congress High Command has shown full support to the government of the day, forget the political ideologies and the political parties. I don't understand how such senior leaders of the Congress party are doing a double speak on this issue. It's an issue wherein the government...
Okay, so...
Well, as you know that in the entire world community, if you see, if there is any terrorist attack or if there is any neighboring country who is troublesome to somebody, I mean, the entire nation is seen united. Even when there were a terrorist attack in the United Nations on the Twin Towers, we saw that the entire USA was united. Not a single political party has questioned the army or the complete machinery, the internal security machinery who protects the country. But here we have a politician from the Congress party who questions the morality, who questions the intentions of the army. And this will not be taken lightly. He has to face the music regarding it. And secondly, I mean, this is the type of, it's very shameful. It's very shameful, it's very disgraceful on the part of Sanjay Nirupam, an ex-parliamentarian, to speak in such language. And when Sonia Gandhi ji also being the Congress president, she has congratulated the army, she has congratulated
and
You've started a party. All these years, the armed forces have been apolitical. Now you are having a Fauji Janata Party. Isn't this a contradiction?
No, it's not a contradiction, because there is nothing known as apolitical. The governments are made by the political parties, and the government run all the institutions, which also includes the armed forces. Yes, we obey the government of the day, and we perform our duties at the borders. Now we are retired, and we've come back home, and we see everything devastated. What for which we worked for, we gave our lives, we sacrificed. Every day 2 to 3 dead bodies arrive even today, but we find my Desh, my Sonera Desh, my Bharat, which has gone down 67 years. All political parties have totally ruined it. The acceleration which should have been there, the hardy people, the honest people, the hardworking people, the Kisan, Jawan, the intellectual, the educationist, the scientist, everyone is suffering today, and everyone is voicing that they have not got their right due.
The Punjab-
Therefore is the birth of Fauji Janata Party.
When the army stands up and says that they've conducted operations along the LOC, then they have conducted operations along the LOC. There can be no ambiguity and there should not be any doubt about it. However, discourse dominance is an integral part of the asymmetric warfare doctrine. And the distinction this time around is that the government decided to publicly profile the operation. Now, this is not a call which the army would have taken. This is a call which the government has taken. And it has unleashed different sets of narratives. There is an Indian narrative which is based on facts. There is a Pakistani narrative which is based on denial. And there is an international narrative which is iffy about the entire situation. In fact, if you read the Western press, they have been fairly circumspect about what transpired. So therefore, since the government decided to take public ownership of this operation, they should have taken it within their purview that discourse dominance demands that then they should be in command of the narrative. So therefore, people are not questioning the strikes. People are questioning the narrative.
We have felicitated the central government and our brave armed forces for the decisive action taken against terrorism emanating out of Pakistan. Mr. Nitish Kumar has publicly stated this. We believe that when the government considers appropriate, taking all circumstances in mind, the government may consider releasing more evidence.
कि वो क्यों बोला, कैसे बोला?
इससे पहले पी चिदम्बरम ने भी कहा कि इससे पहले भी सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक होती रही है।
हाँ, बस सही बात है, मगर उसकी चर्चा नहीं हुई है कभी। पी चिदम्बरम के ज़माने में भी हुई है, उसके पहले भी हुई है। अब 1965 के वॉर में क्या हुआ था? सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक नहीं हुआ था। सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक माने किसी चीज को काट के बाजू को रखना। 71 में तो बिल्कुल बाजू को रखा था पाकिस्तान को, बांग्लादेश को अलग किया था। 65 के अंदर तो हम सिर्फ लाइन ऑफ कंट्रोल क्रॉस नहीं किया था, हमने इंटरनेशनल बॉर्डर क्रॉस करके चले गए थे। मगर ये पहली बार हुआ है, हम पहली बार कर रहे हैं। अगर कोई बोलना चाहते तो बोलने दो, हमको क्या करने का उससे।
लेकिन सर इसे लेकर संजय निरुपम जो आपको मुंबई कांग्रेस का
वो मुझे मालूम नहीं, मैं वो संजय निरुपम क्या बोलता है, हर कौन क्या बोलता है, उसके जवाब मैं थोड़ी देर से बैठू वहां पर। उसने क्यों बोला है, किस लिए बोला है, उसको ज्यादा आप पूछेगा।
लेकिन आपकी पार्टी
मैं, हमारी पार्टी ने जो स्टैंड लिया है मैं उसके साथ 100% हूँ। फिनिश। पार्टी के किसी एक आदमी ने कोई स्टैंड लिया है तो मैं वो उसने सही किया है गलत किया है ये बोलने का मेरा काम नहीं है, पार्टी का काम है।
इसके बाद उमा भारती ने भी कहा है सर कि जो इसका जो मांग रहे वीडियो मांग रहे हैं उनको पाकिस्तान चला जाना चाहिए, पाकिस्तान सिटीजन।
अब ये बात सही है, हर आदमी को आप पाकिस्तान भेज रहे हैं, ऐसा किसी ने बोला कि उसको पाकिस्तान भेज रहे हैं।
You see, there are two important facts which must be noted. Number one is the issue on which Sanjay Nirupam spoke by itself, independent of his political compulsion, independent of his being a political person. He being a citizen of India, the issue that is touched by him and the statement that he has made is not in conformity with the interest of India as far as its security and integrity is concerned, and also, the boosting of the morals of our soldiers on the border and our army and our masters. This is not the time when we should criticize, and Congress party has rightly taken a decision, and both the president and the vice presidents have gone on record having appreciated the prime minister in spite of bitter opposition all throughout. So Sanjay Nirupam should have understood as to what he's saying. He's an educated person, a former member of parliament, and the important office bearer of Mumbai Regional Congress. He is the president of Mumbai Regional Congress Party. So he could have understood the importance of significance of his statement. And secondly, second important point is that when you are tied up with a particular political party, you can't bypass or take a different route individually from the entire party mainstream. And this is a very sensitive and a difficult subject on which you ought to have not spoken anything at all if he was not sure about it.
No, but that